Thank you. I think. Man, talk about something out of Agatha Christie.
Oh, I just hope no one else ends up dead.
Yeah. Why don't you drink first?
I don't know if we should do this.
Oh,
Donna.
Nicole. I was really hoping you'd be here.
Oh, this is so strange. Why do you think Father would do something like this?
I don't know.
It just doesn't make sense. It's really creepy. We were sitting here. Jason, why are you here?
Same reason everybody else is. I'm an invited guest, Nicole.
No, Father would have invited him. Oh, this is really sick, Donna.
I know.
I don't understand this at all.
Hey, Scott, Mary.
Hey, sweetheart.
Jason, this is a surprise.
I think you'll find this to be a night of surprises, Miss Hudson. For tonight is the night that Reginald Love, being of sound mind and body, asked that his last will and testament be read. Tonight, we shall hear of the last of his wishes. They will be revealed.
I gotta hand it to the old guy. You really know how to throw a killer of a dinner party.
Well, you and Cass were the only ones who ate.
Well, terrine de canard à l'orange, haricots blancs en salade, matelot à la bourguignon, and baba au rhum. How I do love baba au rhum. I couldn't let a nice meal like that go to waste now, could I?
Yeah, not to mention the great wines.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah, sure. Just this is so typical of Reginald. Just keep everybody on edge.
Michael, could we please go? I really don't think I want to be here any longer.
Fine. You want to go, honey? Let's go.
Yeah, well, if you're going, I'm going.
Excuse me, but I believe it is time for us now to move on to the reading of the will. First, however, there's the matter of a letter addressed by Mr. Love to each of you here tonight. My dearest friends and closest loved ones, I hope that you have enjoyed this very special evening so far. Everything was prepared to my exacting specifications with each one of you in mind. Or at least, I hope it was. I am, unfortunately, no longer able to supervise my own plans, at least not directly. But I do hope that my influence on the events in your lives has not diminished so greatly as to render this evening a culinary failure at least. Now, sit back and relax. Have a brandy if you like. There's plenty available.
That is a good idea. Thank you.
While you hear my final thoughts and wishes for each of you through the voice of my executor, Scott LaSalle.
No. No way. I don't want any part of this. No.
It was your father's wish.
He was never my father.
Mr.
Okay?
LaSalle, this is very irregular.
Hey, everything here tonight is a regular, counselor.
We cannot proceed unless you accept this responsibility.
Scott, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
All right, give me this thing. I, Reginald, sound mind.
Sound mind, Mike.
Nicole.
I'm sorry.
And body do hereby make No, thank you. Come on. What... Do hereby make, publish, and declare this document to be my last will and testament and instruct my executor, Scott LaSalle, to dispose of all my assets according to the instructions contained herein. First of all, because I somehow knew that my son Peter, coward that he is, and my beautiful granddaughter Marley, who through her own ignorance despises me, would not attend this reading, I have chosen to leave them nothing but my memory.
You're so hateful.
To my son Scott, a boy I have loved as my own and called my son, and whom I have selected because of his honesty and integrity to be my executor, I leave whatever sums may remain in my accounts at Bayside National Bank. Though the amount is not great, I hope it will serve him adequately as a token of my affection. To his mother, Mary McKinnon, a lovely but confused woman whom I once was proud to call my wife, I leave my land holdings in Paraguay. May their beauty and richness always stand for her as a reminder of what was once ours. To Cass Winthrop.
Now the fun really starts.
The bon vivant who has managed to win Nicole's heart and who always has to put in his 2 cents worth of useless advice and bad puns, leave, what else? Exactly 2 cents. To my daughter, Nicole, who always felt the need to make it on her own without any help from me, her natural and loving father. I'll leave the one thing she wants most. Absolutely nothing from me. To Jason Frame.
Hey, now we're getting somewhere. How about another brandy?
I leave nothing of mine. Instead, I bequeath something from Elizabeth I have had in my possession since the night before my poor wife departed.
Son of
A missive, a letter of love.
What?
Penned in her own hand to the object of her torrid affection. I only hope it brings him as much pain and sorrow as it has brought me over the years. Hey,
Come on! Hey, come on! All I wanted to do. Well, clean this thing.
Honey, it's all right.
I'm okay, Mom. I'm fine. It's fine.
All right?
Hey, Scott, I'm sorry.
Don't ever try
I
it
just
again.
lost it.
Don't ever try it again.
Fine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We really should complete the reading.
Don't you think we've heard enough?
No, let's get this thing finished. And to my daughter, Donna, and her husband, Michael Hudson, I leave nothing. Or rather, nothing more than this.
What is it?
I can't do this, Mom. There's
Hey,
no way. No, I ain't gonna...
Scott,
No.
go ahead. It's all right. Just get this over with, all right?
The stewardship of a trust fund in the amount of $500,000 for their as yet unborn son. Or should I say, just to keep things perfectly legal, for Donna's unborn son. It will never be entirely clear that the child was really Michael's. And should the child...
It's all right, Scott. Please, go ahead. Finish it.
predecease his or her parents, all monies in the account shall revert back to the remainder of my estate and disposed of accordingly.
Oh, I hate him.
Which brings me finally to my vibrant and disarming young granddaughter, Victoria Love, the one shining example of my legacy. In this world, the person who most reminds me of myself. To her, I leave the remainder of my estate, bequeathing all effects, both real and personal, to which I am entitled.
You guys should have gotten this, not me.
Victoria, we don't want anything.
I don't want it either.
Victoria, it's all right.
How can you say that? I'm not like him, Mom. I am not like him.
No. No, of course you're not. You're not.
Donna?
I still have my trust fund after all, right?
Yes, that's right. There's your trust fund.
Right, all I have to do to get it is to marry someone.
Return 35.
Right.
Right.
And of course, this means that Vicky will receive the money that would have gone into the baby's trust fund.
Right.
Now, as executor, you will be responsible for transferring the funds appropriately. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, honey, I think we should go home soon.
I hate that man.
I understand. Just don't let him do that to you.
What are you gonna do with the land?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and figure out how to turn all of this into something positive.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I do not want the money.
That's fine. Just think about it carefully before you decide what to do.
Nicole, Vicki, I'm sorry, but I need to talk to Scott about something. Scott.
Nicole, I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. Never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't write it, you just read it. Hey, I wasn't expecting anything anyway. But since you are the executor now... Well, Scott, it's about my trust fund.
Quite a surprise for everyone, wasn't it?
I'd say it was right in keeping with the way he lived the rest of his life, wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, Mr. Love's instructions to me included delivering this to you personally tonight.
I'm not sure about too many things. I'll have to go through the papers.
Right. Well, I just want to end that part of my life. And, I want to get the trust fund money that's coming to me, but I just don't want to have to get married to get it.
He took my baby away from me, Michael.
Donna.
I want it back. Donna. I do. I just want my baby back. Please.
Scott, I guess we should talk.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna have to go through these and then why don't
Excuse
we make
me,
an appointment?
Mr. LaSalle, I need you for a moment.
Sure. Excuse me.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I just want my baby back.
Yes, of course you do. I understand that. We all understand it. Just let me try to help you. I can.
Donna, everything will be all right.
I'm sorry, I really am. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get over this.
You can. It'll take time, and it'll take work, but you can do it.
Mary, I don't know.
Why don't you two come and see me?
Mary, no one is going to be able to help me get over this. No one.
You're right. It has to come from you. But maybe I can help you find the way.
Michael?
We'll go together.
All right.
You promise?
Yes. Yes, I promise.
Good.
Right.
Mary,
Jason.
I need to talk to you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I promise. We'll call you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Mary.
What is it?
Not here. Let's go somewhere else. I'll buy you a drink.
No, I'm going home.
Yeah, I am serious.
Have you read that?
No, maybe later. Look, it's been a very ugly evening. We both need some company.
I have company. I have Scott. And I have Vince.
Yeah, you're right. Sure. Forget it. Right.
All right. Okay. But I don't want to stay out late.
One drink. I promise, that's all. One drink.
Okay. Let me tell Scott.
Sure.